check, check, check.
Check, check.
He said, I don't think they have. I mean, I know that.
Check, check.
That's better. Yeah.
Thanks, Jay and Barbie, for having us here to start off the preview here for the established. This guy right here is our tag 77. He's a Clarity, wide awake, cruel. Next to in the little guy there will be our tag 1. He's an always all-in dirty secret. That all-in Sal would be raised a class winner at San Antonio in 24, and that mate sister Sal raised the reserve grant at Fort Worth for us last year. And then the calico there is tag 130, and he is a buckle up, wide awake, overruled, full sib and blood to our lead off at Lackey's last weekend.
This is Colson Show Pigs. This would be a Hallelujah. Back on a heavy hitter, Foresight sow we got from Logan Farnham. That sow was out of like a $60,000 litter. They sold her in the exchange there shortly after for about 60,000 or so. She brought a lot, and then but this is a really good sow, and this was an awesome litter. This is probably the heaviest, biggest legged one we've raised, and thank you.
Steve and Mark Gray. I'd like to start out by telling Jay and Barbie thank you for the invite and really look forward and enjoy coming down here. Have looked forward to bringing this hog for quite a while. His mother would have come out of here. She would have been out for blood on Utah. Utah would have been like a mate to the mother of Buckle Up. We bought that sow here and we showed her, and this is actually a gilt litter. We had a little trouble getting her started and going. But this is actually her first litter, and I think she done good. She had several pigs and raised them, and so I think she's going to definitely be one that we're going to keep and build around. And then the sire is a hog that we call Hame Time that we own with Hilty and Stauffer that we bought out of this ring last year. So this hog's sire and dam both come from here. So it was only fitting that we bring him back here. One that we're extremely proud of. I think that hog, just his general build and his blade and the way he opens up. And then I guess his hip and hind leg is something that we're really pleased with. Just super proud to be here. Appreciate the invite.
Jacob Edmond here, Edmond Show Pigs. Once again, thank you, Jay, for letting me come to one of your sales. Got to bring you two here. A young lady bringing on the spot here. Him and the Poland one that we brought you, kind of like my kids. They're not quite as they appear. They may look a little bit, but they definitely got a shot in them. But long story short, this one here, he goes back to a spot boar we call Unrivaled. He's an incognito son. Had a lot of success out of that boar over the last couple of years at the house. Bottom side there, he's a biggie. Would be his mama. She'd be a mate to the third overall spot bearer that Bunt and them showed last year there in 2025. Got a lot of faith in that pig. Huge cage, good set of feet and legs, good look. This one here is one I call a bit more Poland appearing. I've loved this pig since he was born. He's going to be a Pardon Me, which is a Poland boar pig that I kept back last year. He's a purebred on that top side. You might ask where the dirty side comes in. It's on the bottom. He's a that sow would be a Nightlinger. She's the mama to Black Market. That she had a really good litter this year, but we had a little troubles there getting them out of the crates. But this guy was there the whole time. Love this pig's look, his design, his build, athleticism, really square. There's a lot of predictability in that feeding pattern. Those pigs have been awesome the last couple of years. Once again, thank you guys for having us.
Mortensen Show Pigs, again, just want to thank Jay and Barbie for having us come down. And again, brought a pair of mate males here for the sale that we're pretty happy about. I think this was kind of on one of the deeper litters of pigs we had this summer. And their mother was a Buckle Up that we bought from Schulte here a couple springs ago. He had an online sale. It was probably maybe one of his deeper litters of pigs he said he'd ever had, and thought maybe we needed to tie into that gilt. And then we bred these are sired by Geared Up there at Moyers, which would be a litter mate to the Choked Up boar they bought from Goss. That's done a tremendous job for everybody as well. Obviously goes back to the all access stuff that's really hitting home for a lot of people. So just kind of the pair of males here we thought were the better two out of that particular litter. There was 11 males in that litter, and sold a few last week really well, and got a couple at home we think are pretty nice too. But we thought this pair probably represented that litter in us as well as any of them. So once again, thanks. Geared Up Buckle Ups. Thank you.
Well, first off, thanks Jay and crew for the invite. We're always excited to come to the established. This is Keplinger Farms lone entry. He would be a Nightmares wake-up call baby girl. His mother would have been the Grand Gilded Expo last year. This litter has been very well received at home. We like this pig a good bit. This Nightmares deal has been pretty fun at home. We've liked those pigs a bunch and have a lot of faith in Mom here. Thanks again.
Albright Swine Farms entry, tag 14 here. This is a Truce end game. This pig would share the same grandmothers, the Grand at Ohio. When we sorted him, he was all white there a week ago and got a little bit of blue on him. I don't get too worried about it because of the blue divisions, and I think it's pretty manageable for some creativity down here to handle some of that blue and get it taken care of. But, boar or bear, wherever you wanted to be there, that's a very good litter and obviously a very potent sow line for us in terms of what's been going. We wanted to bring this thing for a while here and thought that he fit very well. So thanks, Jay and Barbie, always for the invites, and excited to be here. So that's tag 14, Truce Endgame.
We got tag 18 here with Hofschulte Genetics entry. This one would be a wide awake back on top, never before. The back on top sow we would have bought for $17,000 that she sell 3 years ago. Man, she's had an awesome. She's had a really good run. She had a secured litter last time that was unbelievable. This wide awake litter is unbelievable as well. I mean, big bones, big features. The never before sow on the bottom side would be the mother of Allow Me. That would have came from Albright. It's funny, we followed him in this lineup here, but I like this male quite a bit. Big appendages, stout mug. All the indicators read like that one's going to keep getting stouter. And the rest of the litter is a lot like that as well. There she had 12 of them. We're going to take one to Kings also. This is the traditional belted one here, but this is the man in the litter. This would be tag 18, Hofschulte Genetics litter.
This would be Court Farms entry. So this would be a blacklist on the 8-1 sow. So the 8-1 sow is going to be a tricked out family ties, leaps and bounds. That sow's, I guess, best known for raising the Pig Planet litter of the year last year that would have had the Grand at Expo, the Grand at Team Purebred, the Grand at MLE, and the Reserve at Louisville. It's my favorite sow on the farm. Excited to bring a solid white one out of them, out of her to a pig sale. Pig we like a good deal. I think he's got some holding to him as far as a barrow ring's concerned. I think a good pig. We're excited to be here.
This be Rutledge. It's a light the way. It's a 312 Sun there, Wintex on a name brand sow. Should be a name brand Kaboom. It's a gilt litter. The dam was reserve breeding there at the Louisiana State Fair last year in Shreveport. I want to thank Jay for letting me come out.
This is Fontenot here. This is a one for the road that bores at Wynn, Texas, and the sow would be out for blood. Be a gilt purchase from Lackey 2 years ago. This would be our first litter, but one for the road, out for blood. Thanks, Jay, for having us.
This will be Swallow Farm single entry. Be a Swamp Thing on a Here I Am sow. That mother would have been reserve crossed at LSU a couple years ago. Again, Swamp Thing, Here I Am. Be ear tag 37, ear notch 7-7. This first pig in is an unstoppable safety first. His mom would have had she was a litter mate to our bear last year that was third overall there in the Darks at Ohio. That was an incredible litter of pigs. I thought this pig was a boar last week until I realized that he wasn't. He is a crip, but an awesome set of pigs out of this litter. Obviously very excited to bring this one here. This next pig in is a sledge high heat, kind of I'll tell you that high heat sow on the bottom side is a pretty extreme kind of a breeding piece that we've got there at the house. Sledge is the Roger Lacey boar that we have there that has done some good things for us, and he was a mate to Wesson's Grand at Dallas last year, and he had done exactly what we'd hoped in terms of just bone size and looseness of skeleton. This boar, he was the only male pig in the litter, and there was 4 gilts at home, and probably one of the best litters of pigs that we've had, and I thought this hog had some really neat parts. That's lot 94. He's a 66 liter sledge high heat. Are you good? This is how you use a microphone.
Yeah, thank you. Staten Farms, tag 56 is litter number 9. That would be a light years, quick trigger, no brakes. If you follow pole pedigrees, like I know most of you do, that no brake style has been kind of the key to a lot of our success lately. And then that quick trigger style would have just raised the 3rd overall barrel at Team Purebred. The light year stuff, we had an online sale the other night, about $20,000 on light year pigs. Sold a $5,000 litter mate to this one, gilt. For us, that one, just we've kind of held on to him for the established for a while. We know he's a little bigger, but we think he could fit a lot of endpoints for wherever you guys are feeling the need to go. Tag 114 is a 16-liter pig. That's a relapse head start. Relapse is a board we have there at home. That pig, he was a double rupture. We got him fixed for you. He's a barrow now. We are pretty high on our relapse pigs. He was also highlighted in our online sale with a tremendous set of pigs. We're pretty excited for that one. We think he can probably geared more towards your February shows. But for us, we really like this pig. We know they're not whip broke. We've been a little busy at home with some other stuff going on in the Midwest. Good attitudes at home, good pin attitudes. Thank you guys. Thanks, Jay and Barbie, for letting us be here.
This RNC's lot. This is tag 71. Both these will be wannabe Chesters. So we're going to start with an 8-liter, probably one of the best litters we've had in a long while. So his pedigree reads Obsessed, which stands there at 333 at Beeman's. So he's an Obsessed, fix him up. There's really no fancy backstory on that gilt. It's a first litter. Very, very good litter from top to bottom. So he's tag 71, Obsessed, fix him up. Next up's tag 126. He would be a Switchblade. That's the red boar that there at Crossroads back on box office. So that style would be the Supreme Guild at Houston in 21. We would have bought on the exchange from Canacey. She would have raised the Supreme Guild overall at San Angelo in 23. And then she would have just recently had the champion Chester Bear at Austin in 25, I believe. Really good sow. She never misses. Lot 126, Switchblade, box office.
This is Day Family Show Pigs, consignment in the ring. We've got tag 63 and tag 118. Tag 63, kind of the off-belted male here would be a primetime tricked out. His mama would have been the reserve grand gilt at Nail way back in 22, one that we continue to count on there at the farm. Tag 118 would be a perfect storm. That would be the Cantrell bred boar there at Halfins. This would be his first crop, some of the first ones to hit the ring. His mama would be the in-game Kingpin sow that has done so much good for us there, and be the mama modern day and Say Something and Buckle Down and tons of good pigs over the last couple of years. Again, that's tag 63 and 118, Day Family Show Pigs.
Aaron family show stock. Tags 52 and 145. 52 on the far end, 145 here on the end. These are going to be Obsessed, Affliction, Tricked Out, Dirty Secret. So the sow would have been a bred purchase last fall from Kel Boyson. She would have raised herself the Reserve D5 at Expo last year, as well as the Reserve Light Cross at Illinois State Fair on the gilt side. And then on her, actually, the mother's sister would have also raised the Champion Light Cross at Expo of 25. Two male pigs we've just been extremely excited about since this litter was born. Litter mate to the gilt we had in the ring over there for the female sale tonight. Extremely happy about these two. Our last entry is going to be lot 112. It's going to be a Duroc male pig. This is a dedication back on a Waymaker. The mother would be the litter mate to Halfman's Champion Duroc gilt at Angelo of 25 on the star side and fourth overall, as well as she would have been the reserve Duroc gilt on the junior side. That sow was raised this last spring. Our high selling gilt we had in Jay Sale on the Midwest side, as well as our Sweethearts gilt that sold extremely well. Thank you guys, and thank you Jay and Barbie for the invite.
Next, we have Dick Myers Show Pigs here. The white one would be lot 75. He'd be an Optic Cotton Napping Hero, which you're lining up the Cotton Napping there because Optic would be a seeing things Cotton Napping. I've seen these things at Dick Myers, and I thought these things were awfully good. This white one's linked to hip and bend to his hind leg is just second to none. And to be a white one and be that stout and still have that big of an arm and have just features that look like that, I thought was awfully neat. The belted one there would be a mainline Hero. The Hero sow there, which should also be the grandmother, the white one, would have been the reserve grand at Kansas State Fair. She also would have caught a little bit there. Caught some. I think she would have caught the third overall there at Exarban. That pig, like I said, he's a mainline Hero. Goes back to that blurred vision ringleader stuff that we had that would have made the reserve fifth overall at OYE in 18. The mainline stuff's been good. The Optic stuff is getting wild. I think this is a neat pair that Dave brings. A lot 75 there on the white one, and then lot 129, I believe, in the belt.
John Mollett from Mollett Genetics. I'd like to thank Jay and Barbie for having us down. These two pigs, the lot 13 and my leadoff pig, he'll be a naughty by Next Intention Tier 1. That Next Intention Tier 1 sow is the one that raised Molly, which Molly's the sow that was 16 times the grand, and then finished her career up at the Arizona National as the Supreme Overall Gilt at the Arizona National in 2024. Really like these pigs. The sow always raises really tremendous kind of pigs. The naughty boar has really worked on her very well. Pig gets out and goes really well. Big wide base, the kind of thing. Big back, big hip. Like this pig really well. The 89 pig is a litter mate to him, naughty, Next Intention Tier 1. We did switch I switched the ear notches on those pigs, but anyway, that's why we got them in order. This is the 89 pig, And like I said, we really love the bone, the way the pig gets out and moves in his old shoulder blade, really upheaded. I got a tremendous balance about him, in my opinion. Thank you, Jay and Barbie.
These will be the lots for Crane Show Pigs. First lot would be tag 15. This guy is a prime time. Dam would be a out of a boar called the Mayor at Travis Perry's. She had pretty much an undefeated summer last year. She's one of our favorite young females we've got going. Her mother would be, so this guy's grandma would be a sow out of a To the Extreme. And what we'd done when we bought the Hilty sow, we took and bred her to her nephew. So the Cruel Intention sow would be like great grandma here. Probably one of the favorite ones we brought out in quite a while. Be lot 15. Next two lots in, lot 90, or tag 90, being upward, back on Shattered. This guy is a full mate, same sow as our San Antonio champion Burke last year. This is the only male going to be selling out this sow this time. The litter's been full of gilts. They've been very well received. We sold one for $7,000 last year, got a good home there at Gary Todd's sale. And then our tag 138 would be our Duroc lot. This guy is a red zone back on a burst sow. Good young red sow working there for us. She's got a gilt that's been winning in Arizona this summer. Again, tag 90 is the Berkshire. Tag 138, the red one. If you got questions, hit us up.
Tag 29 will be the solo consignment of the males there for Cole Farms. Thanks, Jay, for having us out again. This pig would be a high heat, buckle up, cruel. Mom would have been a purchase there from S&K in Ohio. This pig is a crip. His sister sells in ladies' night tonight. Grandma would be the same grandma as high heat, wide open, and canned heat there. We like this pig a good deal. If you got any questions, find us in the back.
These would be S-squared's 2 consignments. They're not tagged yet. I'm up here getting my ass chewed at the moment. The one Claire's on, the one with more black on him, be tag 11. He'd be an always, quite frankly. His mother would be Hang Tight's mother, and then a slew of other ones that have done a good job. The one Mace on, the wider belted one, would be a 105-liter pig. That pig would be a Take the Lead. The ringleader son there at Knaus, back on a heavy hitter sow. That sow would have had her first litter last time. Would have been Music's Bear. That was third at Houston, or third at Austin. That was very, very neat. Pair of pigs we like. Thanks, Barbie, for having us. The next pair in here would be All Stars and LJ Young. The black-headed the one to my left would be his leadoff. He'd be tag 57. That pig would be a hang tight Buffalo Trace. He'd be a full sib to the champion Hampshire last time at San Antone. The one Sage is on, the more traditional belted one. I think Jay just told me he was tag 115. That pig would be a Rampage. I'm really not sure what he is past that. I know his mom, he would have bought at the gilt sale here a couple times ago. A pair of pigs I know LJ likes. The other haven't liked Comfort as much as some of the other ones and haven't wanted to eat. I think a nice pair of pigs here.
Again, thanks Jay and Barbie for having us down. It'll be the first of GNS's 3. This will be tag 12. Culture Shock Woke. His mom would be a littermate on tap that's on Crossroads. We would have bought from Sloan. So really, really good gilt litter. Sold a Crypt brother last weekend at Lackey's for $15,000. There's another brother in the second round. And then actually our gilt tonight would be a littermate sister. So litter we're really excited about. He's a Culture Shock Woke. This will be our other pair. Grace will be on the white-tailed one. That's a littermate to the leadoff. So obviously littermate. Culture Shock Woke. He's going to be tag 88. Then Colby's going to be on the bigger Crypt pig. The Crypt's going to be 137. Is a weirdo, wide awake, tricked out. Mom would be one of the littermate sisters to Power Hour. And Widespread and Plan B would be the Ann of Scandal at Moyers and the Ann of Chasing Greatness there at Halfin. So the Crypt pig's 137. The whitetail male's 88.
Rosebud show pigs. The one that right here in the front here, the leadoff pig, male. Both of these are litter mates. Noddy's on a power play, quite frankly, never before. I guess it'd be her first real litter of male pigs. Her first litter was 3 gilts. We kept all them. This one, there was 14 of these things. We pulled these 2 out. The Crypt pig will be our second one. Mama won a lot of shows in Ohio, was a class winner at Expo, and got a piece of division 2 years ago. Young sow that we plan on building around, and 2 males that we like a whole bunch.
Was always certainly appreciate the invite to one of McCormick Livestock's events, and honestly, we don't come to as many of them anymore just because life's gotten busy at home with the kids and whatnot. But when we've got one we like to try to make it work, and I like this pig a lot. Naughty, money line pace car, first litter gilt. There's 2 litter mate sisters at home that are both incredible. He's the only male pig.
All right. First of all, thanks, Jay, for having us down here for the first time. We got, Viger entries here. We got the crossbred. He's tag 67. He would be an all access game ball. His mother would have raised the 3rd overall light cross gilt there at NJSS last year, along with the reserve grand gilts at the Kentucky State Fair. The red pig would be a reunited philosophy. His mother would have been the grand gilt at the Sweet Peach Regional Show in Georgia, along with his grandmother would have raised the 5th overall Duroc gilt there at Indy last year. So, again, thanks, Jay.
These are Hamby Farms consignments. I want to thank Jay and Barbie and the crew for having us out. I always enjoy coming to Comfort. We drop out this. This will be our 2nd rounder there. It's going to be tag 89. This is a forever. Picture this back on Never Before sow that would have raised the champion dark at San Antonio a couple years ago. That picture this sow is pretty young. Hung a state fair banner for us there last summer. I love just the comfort and look and design that this pig has. I think he offers a lot of big league pieces. That's tag 89. 93. What are the other two? 19. Drop a pair of litter mates out there. Aubrey's going to be on tag 19, and Colby is going to be on tag 140. These are out of Sired by Mainstream, be the boar that Garrett Sproul and I bought from Dustin Ham there last fall. He would have been a litter mate to the champion middleweight at Houston. Mama, these pigs here would have been a litter mate to the reserve heavy at Denver there that we had last winter. I like the Mainstream pigs a lot. I think offer a very high ceiling there on the leadoff. Very, very heavy boned one there with a big forearm. Neat look from the side. I think San Antonio size, I think that one fits the bill very, very well. The one on the far side there, another one I think offers you a really neat look from the side. That sow line's very, very proven, and I think these Mainstream pigs are going to hit for us here. Thanks, Joe.
This is our leadoff, which is our only entry here. 43, sired by Kong, out of a drip sow, and Kong has been incredible at our house. Like this one's daughter or litter mate sisters are incredible. That Barra that won North American last year that was sired by him. And actually, they have the same grandmother. They don't have the same mother, but they have the same checkmate grandmother. That Barra was extremely popular. You're always proud when you can go win a show of that magnitude. But the particular people, the guy that was in the ring judging, the respect I have for him, the guys around the side of the ring that said that made comments about how good they thought that particular Barra was, means as much to me at this point as banners do. And I'll probably say a dirty word here and call this one balanced, but when I saw him in the nursery deck the first time and studied him every day of his life, I've just read him as balanced. Plenty of extras with all the balance, and maybe kind of the way I think a show pig's supposed to look. Thanks to Jay for always having us and putting on such an elite event.
This will be tag 59, Final Drive Genetics consignment. This pig is a brotherly love. Crickets. That cricket sow would be the mother of figure 4. That would be the boar that Winter and Wintex Farms would have purchased from us at our farm sale for $30,000 a couple years ago. There have been a second in class at Dallas out of that group as well. Solid white, should stay solid white. The white deal's been incredibly good to us here in Texas over the years, and this one's every bit as good as any we brought out, and I think the future for him is awfully bright. So again, thanks to Jay and Barbie for having us. Proud to be here, proud of our pig. Thanks again.
Yanis' stuff in here. I think the white one is a lined up WD, be a WD Sun, WD Sal, first litter gilt. I think that's a good big one. I don't know that he's a jackpot pig, but I think that's a good big fight and weight bearer. The Spottish pig is a walk-off there at Premium Blend on a Titan first litter gilt there. Grandma would be the same sow as my boy's gilt that was third overall there at CPS a few years ago. And I think that one's got a very, very big fighting chance. There's a big one in his breed there in the spotted deal. Thanks, Jay and Barbie, for having us back again. I think a nice set of pigs that'll feed really good to the end.
these are the three males, the Canal Show Pigs consignment here. Thanks, Jay and Barbie and crew, for having us. Very proud to be in the sale, and we've always tried to bring a set that we're proud to have and get in good feeders' hands. This will be lot 141. This is Making Hay on a first litter lead the way sow. Making Hay would be the wide open boar that Stolquist would have raised that he's got at his house there. I've liked this one a good deal since we dropped him onto chips. Those lead the way daughters are going to be awfully good. I think this is a good feed and show pig. San Antonio to Houston timeline. And then our other two, a little bit smaller. The white-footed one, the cross, is lot 24. That'd be our lead off. He's an in the fire on a top that. Never before sow. That 81 litter's been pretty nice at the house. He's a little smaller, but I think that pig's pretty nice in terms of build, balance, comfort, with a very big hind leg that works exceptionally well. And then the Duroc project. This will be the first litters of reds we've had. Lot 95 this season anyway. They're out of Olson 102, which is the all the way son that Blaine's got there at his house. Back on an outcry sow that would have won her class at the Indiana State Fair last year. I think reds that look like this and are built like this are ones that can go win their breed at a major at any show in the country because they've got a bright future. So lot 95 and lot 24. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Robert Fink Farm. I want to say thank you to Jay and Barbie for allowing us to be here. Leading off with this tag 61 pig. It's an all-access blackjack. Its grandmother was littermate to the grand at Exarban in 23. I think Bob will judge that. Then the 117 is an old boy to the extreme. And I want to thank you again for letting us be here.
Pair of littermate brothers here for us. The predominantly black ones, I believe 133, and then the wide belts, tag 80. They are Culture Shock and then Pace Car backdrop on the bottom side. So out of a very deep litter. All their other brothers are still there at home, and we thought these two were the very best ones that we wanted to bring to Jay's sale. First litter sow, she's done an awesome job here in this first litter. Obviously, we're going to keep her around making male pigs that look like this, a pair that we're real excited about. Which one? That's the Culture Shock. That's 130. What is it? 133? Yeah, 133. Because I like that other one better at home. He ain't better than me. No, it's not. Like it's 10th place in first place. Well, you got to have good pigs at the end of your sale. Bro. I agree. This stuff that you. That pig's pretty good, huh? That pig is. Yeah, you're good. Sow's a model. This all-white male pig would be our leadoff here. He'll be lot number 3. He's 69-1. He's the only male out of the litter. We bred this sow hoping to make blue females. She'd be the mother of the champion light cross gilt there at Expo last year that the Schulte family showed. Again, mainline, heavy hitter, tricked out. That sow, I could breed her to anything and make me look smart. But unfortunately, in this litter, she had one all-white male and 7 belted littermate sisters. She is an all-white female herself. I don't think this pig's going to get any blue on him. I haven't seen any. I've looked very, very close on him. I like this pig a bunch. I like this sow. These pigs do nothing but get better out of this sow, and that's what I appreciate about her. Every litter she's had has had a champion out of them. The litter we have right now, or that she had this past summer, has been very well received. Also, they were a little younger. They were February pigs, so just getting going on those. But I like this pig a bunch. We're very, very excited about him, and can't wait to get him out in the ring.
Well, thanks, Jay Barbie, for having us down. These are the Polish Show Pigs consignments, and we've got tags 30 and 100. The thin belt black-legged one is tag 30. That would be a far and wide back on a big pimpin', back on a one of the tricked out 12-litter sows, 12-6. Grandma would have been the mother of the reserve Grand Barrow at All Iowa. By far the best litter we had. 6 littermate gilts are at home. We're keeping every single one. He was the only male in the litter. This one's kind of got those big pieces. He just has to flat get off of this hot nursery feed so he can kind of relax and chill. But Mom was the very best gilt we kept back when we sorted gilts out of our keeper pen. There's no fun story behind her. She was one that we just kept there at home. But when we sorted gilts out of the keeper pen, she was by far the best one we had. So like I said, we're keeping every single gilt out of the litter. This one has those big pieces. You guys know who's judging San Antonio. You're going to need those big pieces to fit that pair. Tag 100 is kind of the safer one. That's a Burning Daylight. Mom would be a picture perfect. Grandma would be 12-7. Again, one of those 12-litter tricked out sows we're dealing with. This 21 litter. No, I take that back. I'm sorry. He's not a 12. He's a 21. He's a come on back for a mama, and that come on back sow is one of our good old come on back sows. Kind of a different pedigree, but just a sow that never misses. He's kind of the safer one. And after we saw the pigs last year out of Burning Daylight, we just decided that's a boar we've got to use. And after having pigs out of him, we will breed 3 or 4 sows every single pig crop to that boar. That boar's done a phenomenal job for us. So Polish Show Pigs, tags 30, 100.
First Take Genetics, 2 entries here. Thanks, Jay and Barbie, for having us. Both of these be lot 72 and lot 127. These are mile highs. The Helfen boar, they're raised by Ally, the heavy hitter endgame son. Mom is a power trip sow, gilt litter, one of our very best gilts. She was a litter mate to a class winner at North American there last fall. And then the grandma here did raise a class winner at Houston there last spring. Really good litter. Best 2 littermate gilts we're keeping at home. We think the world of them. So thanks again, Jay, for having us.
Denhart Show Pigs. This is our first rounder, lot 16. He's a Clarity, tricked out matching drapes. So same mother as Relentless, Primal, and Tintil. His mother would also be the grandma of the popular $22,000 gilt from the opener that we sold there a few weeks ago. And she'd also be a mate to the 2022 Grand Guild at Indy. Again, he's 36-1, lot 16, Clarity tricked out. Lot 91, our second rounder here. This is a naughty list, Affliction tricked out. So his mother would have just raised the triggered board that Beeman's got up there at 333 the last crop. His grandmother would be the mother of the 36 that we just saw. So Relentless's mother, as well as the grandmother to the $22,000 gilt from the opener.
Next up is the Atkins Livestock Consignments. Thanks, Barbie. She's definitely my favorite by far. The first pig that will run, or he's my last rounder actually. He's a loose strings, top it off on 4410. It would be the grandma there. I think a pig that has some longevity and kind of wherever you kind of want to take him. Some of our best stuff in the Berkshire ring. The grandma would have just wrist raised the cabin fever boar that we sold to Upper Hand. Just some of our best stuff. Loose built, awesome in terms of his head, throat latch to bone ratio. I think a very nice pig. The blue one is a very kind of one of the first ones out of that litter that we sold. He is a seeing things, follow me, family ties. A little bit older kind of a sow, loose built for a blue one. I think a stout noggin one. Seeing things, obviously, if you're paying attention to the Yorkshires or the Blues, bull that consistently wins year after year in that particular division. Those are our first two. We'll run out our leadoff pig. Next pig in this particular sale, he's a 39 litter. He'd be a hang around, buckle up. A pig that obviously I don't like to sell many gilts. There won't be any for sale out of this particular litter. I've loved this pig for a while. He kind of trips my trigger in the nursery. I kind of looked at him for a while. We sold hang around there in the major league sale last year to Premium Blend. A bunch of my buddies like their hang around pigs. I think form and functionality is to the 9th degree in this particular animal. Looks like a very nice kind of show barrel wherever you kind of want to take him. Burly and stout with a couple dabs of tricked out and wide awake, and then obviously the buckle up sow on the bottom side. So awesome kind of pig, 39 litter from Atkins Livestock. Thanks again, Barbie.
Thank you, Jay and Barbie, for having us. Next up would be IDK Genetics, tag 53. He is a Rizzler, say win to the extreme. The grandma sow would have originated at Hilty's. He does have one in the flank, so it should be just a standard castration. If you've ever fed a Rizzler pig, this is how we kind of like them. These are the ones we like to feed. They just get a little better every day.
Thank you, guys.
This next pair from Heron Genetics, this is tag 64. This pig is a weirdo, and his mom is a surrounded trumpet. So line bred trumpet nomad. That trumpet nomad, that'd be the grandma on either side, is a sow that she had the grand gilt at OYE 2 years ago that brought 175,000, and is without a doubt one that is going to back most of my stuff going forward. So this is Weirdo once again, and his mom is a surrounded. That sow herself won the summer type conference crossbred bears this summer. The Odell family showed him in California a lot and ended there at the summer type. So 64. This is from Heron Genetics. This is Heron Genetics' second consignment. He is Chester Bear, tag 119. He's double dipping, and then his mom is a Friction. We've had really good luck with this line of Chesters. We had Reserve at Houston a few years ago. We won several, like OYE, Wisconsin, and Reserve at Indy, I believe, all out of this line. Those double dippings have fed great for us this summer. Tag 119 from Heron Genetics.
This is going to be the Halfin Show Pigs consignments here at the Established. As always, appreciate Jay and Barbie for having us, and we don't take it lightly. We brought a belted pig that we really like. He's going to be our leadoff. He is tag 65. Bloodline, roll call, stay classy. Bloodline would be a boar that we've got at our place that we raised. He's a mainline, wide awake. Never before. He'd be a litter mate to the Reserve Grand Gilt at OIE last year. And then this pig's mom would actually came from Goss. We bought her in the Coronation for $65,000. Again, this is tag 65, Bloodline, roll call. Our second consignment here would be tag 120. He is a Berkshire appearing crossbred pig. He's out of a boar at our place called No Brainer. No Brainer would be a walk-off hen house from Heimer. We bought there at PT last year. His mama is a purebred Berkshire. She was champion in the OCPA point circuit there in Oklahoma. This is our first litter. This pig would actually be a litter mate to our pig that we sold there at Lackey's. We've got several more mate brothers at home. Really, really good litter. Like this sow, No Brainer, seems like he's working good. Again, this is tag 120, Berkshire appearing male.
These will be the Boble Farms consignments. Riker's on tag 9. That'll be our first pig. That's a first blood, which would be an Alfred blood. Son we sold the upper hand a couple years ago. Trick Daddy, overruled. Overruled style would be picture this as mom. And then tag 86 will be the painted up pig. That's an always. Ruthless, never before. We've got several of those ruthless sows that look like they're going to be good generators. The grandma would be the Grand Iowa a couple years ago. So lot 9 and lot 86. Riker's on 85. We've got a pair of pigs that are sired by Pulse. They're not mates, but they're out of litter mate sows. 85 is the one Riker's on. Pulse woke. And then the other pig, which again, he's a 33, or he's a 30, I'm sorry. That's another Pulse woke. So 2 first litter sows for us. Looks like the woke deal is going to be good on the bottom side. Pulse is that Kong son that's that Danners that we use. We had some class winners at state fairs out of him, and a nice pair of pigs.
Okay, these next 3 are the entries for Ogle Genetics. This chrome male here is lot tag 40, 22-1. He's out of Always at Premium Blend, and his mom is a Stinger Real Talk Never Before. His mom's a first litter gilt that Dallas Martinez showed that was champion commercial gilt at Dallas last fall. This is a pig to me. He stood out since he was a baby on the sow, and with the cool paint job, and one that's continued to look the part once we got him up to chips. Him and his sister that we brought here, we think are awfully nice. Okay, tag 106, the young lady here in the tank top's on 39-2, and the crip is tag 144. These are a pair of mates. They're out of Thunder Rolls at Crossroads on a heavy hitter sow that originated at HH from Jesse. We had a really nice litter there. We had some in our farm sale that were all white out of her back in the winter. A really a young sow, but like her third litter, but she consistently stamps them stout and good looking and mobile here and keeps them white. Thanks, Jay and Barbie, for having me.
Olson consignment up next. Braden's on the smaller one, lot 42. He's our lead. That one's a born we got at home. We call 82. He's an Elevate son. The sire of that pig is a mate to the gilt we would have sold here last year that sold well. The Crane family bought there in Colorado. Mom, there's a Swinger's Sword, and actually a full sister to Delete kit that was at Wintex for a while. So that's lot 42. And then the next one, Kelton's on. The bigger hog, 108. He's a 102, which is the all-the-way son that Kyle referenced earlier that's there at the house. The bottom side of that one's a Jumpman sow. That sow would be a mate to Shark Fin that stood there at Wintex as well. So 42 is the smaller one, 108 is the bigger one.
These would be Gasa Genetics 2 consignments. The one that Cam's on, is going to be a heart attack. Pass the hat, neck, stay classy. Pretty fond of this little blue pig. Mom was a decorated show gilt for the Russell family in Ohio. Won a ton, and in her first litter, she generated some good feeding bears. Won a class at our state fair, won some counties, but none of them probably started out looking like that. The 33 litter that Braden's on is a hang around past the hat, so mate Sal's. That one's mom would have made the champion market gilt and third overall at the Michigan Livestock Expo for us a couple weeks ago, month ago, whatever. But I love blue pigs. I'm timid sometimes to bring them to these live sales because I don't know how they're going to be received. But I thought these were our best 2 pigs, so we brought them. So, Gossett Genetics.
Alexander Show Pigs. This would be tag 70 and 125. First off, I'd like to thank Jay for having us. These would be Don't Blink, Buckle Up. Mom would be litter mates to the bear that wins farm show in Pennsylvania, and then full sibs to the boar at Schley's called Rumspringer. Thank you.
Yeah, these would be Trogdon consignments, pair of litter mates. The belted one there is tagged 66, I believe. Both of them are unrivaled on an in-game sow. That in-game sow would be a full sib The Last Dance. She would have raised the bear that was champion light cross and 4th overall there at Ohio, and she'd also be the grandma of Forever Always, Infinity, Amen, Groundbreak. There at all the boar studs and stuff. Like this pair quite a bit. Like I said, the black one's tagged 66. The white one, he does have a few blue spots there on his eyes. I think that can be taken care of and managed, but he's tagged 121.
Hi, this is Juice Burns consignment here. The Duroc that Austin on is tag 48. Mom's a first litter gilt. That was a mate to the champion Duroc boar there at Indy, and then sired by that red zone boar there at Premium Blend. That was a high seller of last fall with those reds. And I know Austin on the way down here was very complimentary of his red zone pigs. And obviously, as this one comes out, I can see why. I think he's got a back like a bull. His belted hog here, this Juice Burns, he's a hang-around, fast-track, glory day. Says right here that the mom's a first parity gilt that he would have purchased from Will Hilty. So what a sow family that one probably came from. So this is Juice Burns consignments here. Tag 48 is the Duroc, and tag 110 is the belt.
these next two will be the Kimball livestock consignments. They're colored similar, so I'll tell you, make sure you pay attention to the tag number if you do like one. So a pair of them we're real fired up on. Tag 101 there is a naughty list on a sow that we call Cheeks. She's a wild side out of the whitetail Goss sow that's done so much for us. That one's mom would have been the reserve grand at Phoenix. She's the mom of our in-house board that we call Dash 7, and is usually, and stayed true on this litter too, a gilt generator. She had a couple males this time, and that's one of them. The tag 31 would be an unstoppable, woke OG hero. We actually bought that one's mom out of the Holy Smoke pig sale a couple years back from G&S for 30 grand. She's done an incredible job. This is her first litter here, one that we're real fired up to keep breeding around. So tag 31 to my y'all's left, I guess, coming across there. Tag 101 on the far side, closest to you.
The next two out will be two from Wintex. Thanks to the Olson boys for showing these things for me. 25 will be our first lot. That'll be that's litter mate to that gilt that we'll sell and offer tonight. That's a Light the Way creation. Light the Way is an all the way son that we've got at the house. He'd be a litter mate to all of them in fight clubs. So 3 litter mate boars that we had raised out of 1 litter. I think that what those boars have done for us has been exceptional. That one's mother would have been Grand Pure there at Texas Elite for Solly Peterson there a couple years ago. So all the way creation on the little Duroc. He'll be a litter mate to the gilt that we just ran out over in the gilt preview. The Berkshire pig there will be lot 96, so the Berkshire marked one, I should say. That'll be an Ice OG. Ice would be a boar we've got at the house that is a full brother to Against the Grain. That's an OG on Wintex 230's littermate sister. That one's mother will be an OG gilt. That would be a littermate sister to Hot Wheels as champion there at Austin this last year. So 25 on the Duroc, Light the Way creation. 96 on the Berkshire marked one. That's an Ice OG. Thanks to Jay and Barbie for believing in us and allowing us to come back to your pig sale.
Hey, this is Nate Warner. We are happy to be here. Bear with us a little bit. We did just get off the plane at the airport and show up right in time. Not exactly ideal for preview time, but this is our leadoff, 68. Tag 68. He's a stud monkey promotion tricked out. The promotion sow be a sister there a couple weeks back. We won the market gilts at Ohio. Be a sister to her, as well as the other pig. We got 6 of them promotion sows, probably, about as good as we could do. So we got home from Indy there last weekend and found this little pig in the show barn. Love him. I don't know, cute pig, stud monkey, promotions, tag 68. Yeah, let Jay see him. Make sure Jay sees him. Hey, guys. Hey, the king of Oklahoma right there. All right, here's our third rounder, tag 123. He didn't take the trip great. He needs about 12 hours to get his shit together, but we'll get there. Tag 123 is 38-3. He's actually a hang tight on a sister, littermate sister, the same mother of the pig we just run out there. promotion tricked out. So another sister to the mom of the Grand Gilded Ohio there a couple weeks back. So 38-3 Hampshire belt, needs 12 hours to get his act together. Thanks for having us, Jay.
Egger Show Pigs. Thank you, Jay, for having us. This is a Rule the Roost commitment rock star. He don't have a cool story yet. Hopefully you can make one. Thank you for having us again. Go ahead, Miles.
Our buyers forums consignments are going to be in here next. Run a pair of them here. The Chester male pig there is going to be tag 84. That particular pig would be a Pit Wars Enterprise WD-40. Evan would allowed me to buy that gilt from him there a couple of years ago. Goes back to that Sloan sow that did so well for them up there. Really like that pig. Think that one fits very well there in the month of February. The little solid white pig that Miles is on there is going to be tag 135. That pig's a New Era. New Era is a blue boar we have there at the house. That would have been sired by Not Afraid. His mom would actually go back to a first litter gilt we purchased from Lackey. That would be she'd be a Wide Awake Unashamed back on the 96.6 sow there at Lackey's. So once again, I think wide feeding window there on that particular pig. He is solid wide. I don't think there's any blue on him anywhere. That's once again, Chester would be tag 84. Yorkshire there would be tag 135. Next in is going to be our leadoff pig here. It's going to be tag number 8. Blue pig here would be a litter mate to the white one that was just in here. So once again, be a New Era Wide Awake. New Era Wide Awake. Crap, drawing a blank here. Unashamed 96.6. Once again, sorry, I apologize for that. I really like this little pig. I think he's got a neat future, got some really neat pieces. He's kind of been a standout from day one, since the day he was born, kind of one of them ones you check first when you go in there. I think that pig's got a very nice future there later on. Obviously not going to set any land speed records and show in the month of January, but do think he will have his day at some point in time. Appreciate Jay and Barbie for having us. Really like our trio.
This will be Night Show Pigs single male entry. He's tagged 21. Have not tagged him yet. Tag 21. He's a primetime wild side. My intention wedding blues. So that wedding blues sow's 8 seconds grandma. This sow would have raised the Foster Bear. That was reserve grand there at AYE last fall. Would have sold a $25,000 pig there to Halpins out of her this spring. This pig early is absolutely my kind of hog. Is the best male pig she's had. I'd say she's top 2 or 3 at the farm. Again, prime time, wild side, my intention wedding blues, tag 21 Night Show Pigs. Thanks, Jay.
This will be tag 76, the C5 Show Pigs consignment. This one would be a leadoff slaps kingpin. We bought this guy's mother from Ace Genetics and Nikki a couple of years ago. Their daughter showed her at San Antonio. She was second behind the middle division champion, and they decided they weren't going to turn loose over and try to raise some show pigs. This is her first time through the crate. Again, leadoff slaps kingpin. The mother originated from the Hammonds crew there in Mississippi. Again, thanks to Jay and Barbie for having the C5 crew here. We appreciate it.
These would be the 650 consignments. First time consigner. Thanks, Jay, for having us. The Chester here, lot 73, would be Cut the Line. That's a new board at the house that we would have got from Ron's dad back on the old WD Geyer style. She'd raised the champion at San Antonio 2 years ago. A bunch of gilts that have done well at the Expo and CPS in Louisville up here in the Midwest. But really like that hog. Great litter. The Poland, that's a TIG board we would have raised. It's now a premium blend back on a 983. That style would have won Breeders' Cup 2 years ago. Litter mates of that Breeders' style would have been reserve at Denver. Also would have had a board we had in house called Back 9. Really think that's a good pig. That whole litter was good with males. Decided to bring the best one here to the established. So thanks again, Jay and Barbie. 650 lots, 73 and 128, or 78 and 123.
Both hands. This is tag 50, Wolfland Farms, only male entry. He'd be a high heat, all access. I'd venture to guess that'd be one of the first all access females to have pigs. We took a chance, farrowed her early, be litter mate to our guild entry that's going to sell tonight. Grandma would be the same grandmother as the pig we sold last weekend that was well received. Yep, tag 50, boar pig, Wolfland Farms. Thanks, Jay and Barb, for having us. Real good pig. Thank you. Looks like your feet, Barb. Yeah. Will you walk the other one, please? Next in would be geneticedge.com's entries. First one, tag 7, would be the belt. That'd be the choked up. Back on the money's on. The dam of that one would have brought 80,000 in one of the Goss spread sales that he has. Like that pig quite a bit. Them choked ups, as a whole. We think this one resembles them as a group this summer. Like that pig quite a bit. Tag 83 would be a gear up on a breath taker, maroon colored pig or whatever you want to call him. Gear up would be litter mate 2 choked up that we also got from Goss Livestock when we purchased that choked up. So belted is tag 7, maroon pig, tag 83, Moyer Genetic Edge.
Next in will be the Reynolds consignments. The one Mesa's on there, tag 28. That's 28-1. That would be a choked up top rope gilt litter. The one here, tag 142, that's our second pig in round 2. He's a 6 litter. That's a 307 Wild Ride. The last pair of the 4 that Reynolds has here, tag 99. The all black pig there, that would be a 28-5. That's another choked up top rope. That would be the first pig we sell in round 2. And then our round 3 pig, the one Mesa's on there, is 28-3. That would be another choked up top rope, tag 143.
Next one in is going to be the Thompson Show Pig entry. This would be tag 36. This would be an all-access top shelf. This pig's mother would be the same mother of a pig we sold this spring to Crossroads called Holy Roller. There at the Holy Smokes pig sale that was pretty popular. This is her second litter. This pig's a litter mate to the gilt we're selling tonight. So really deep litter. It comes out of a pig here that we've been highlighted to come to this sale. One that we think quite a bit of. I think there's lots of potential in this pig that we've got. This would be tag 36 Thompson Show Pigs.
Winter Livestock's next, 35 and 104. 35 will be the Blue Bud Hog. That'll be our leadoff. That'll be a Blue Magic, the Nature Boy 40-4. That one's grandmother will actually be the same sow that generated Brotherly Love that Wintex bought last year at Kings 1. Sow line that we're very proud of, and a mating that has been intentional for a minute here. A pig that, as far as a light cross goes, I think represents what we believe in and what we're trying to do. Chest floor, front arm shape, flexibility and comfort. To be that short bodied and that round ribbed and in his makeup and big backed and big muscled and still be that comfortable, I think is a very hard combination to do regardless of color. The white pig will be lot 104. That's a 20 litter. That'll be a litter mate to the gilt we're offering tonight. Be a Blue Magic. The Nature Boy, that'll be one. His mom will be one of Tarzan's littermate sisters. And again, we another litter we're very proud of. Look and presence from the side, comfort and hair. It's just a tough combination to get regardless. A pair of pigs we're proud of. Again, Winter Livestock, 35 and 104.
The next three consignments is Todd Show Pigs. Would like to thank Jay and his crew for inviting us back. These two are litter mates. They're weekend warriors on a Say Something, Gangster Sal. That Sal's had two really good litters back to back, and she's a litter mate to $25,000 guild at OYE 2 years ago. We sold some sisters at the farm sale really good, and we brought our favorite sister to this event tonight. I don't know the tag numbers. The little guy is my round 2 pig. What's the tag on him? 82. The bigger one, 134. Weekend Warrior, Say Something Gangster, round 2 and round 3. The next one in is tag 6. This is a Whiskey 918. Buckle up. We bought that one's mom at Tulsa Gilt Sale last year. Sold his litter mates at the farm sale last week. Really good. This one was a little smaller, and we probably could have held off a little bit to bring this one out, but we were excited to offer them. Like this pig really good. Whiskey 918. Buckle up. Thanks, Jay, for having us. These next two consignments is Winter Circle Show Pigs. Brittany's on tag 111, and the other one's tag 51. They're litter mates. Next guy, buckle up. Next guy's aboard. They got there at their house. I know Brittany and Levi has been excited about this pair. I like this pair a great deal. I know the belted pig, he needs to air up a little bit more, but we think we got him going the right way. But Winter Circle Show Pigs, tag 11, solid white male, tag 51 belt.
Thanks, Jay, for the invite. This one is tagged 74. 74. He is a great white, tricked out 2.
like to start off with thanking Jay and Barbie for having us out. This is going to be our single entry male pig. He will be be lot 39. He'll be an obsessed, dirty gringo back on a French kiss. Still kind of a little small, still a little green, but I think he's a pretty good pig. I kind of like him, real nice pig. And Jay, thanks for having us out.
Either one. All right. Brennan Genetics is me. Let's see these. What are our? I don't even know the tag. 38. I tagged them wrong, so the pedigrees are wrong. Not that anyone cares. Doesn't matter. They're both Loud and Prouds. He's a stop and stare board that's doing a pretty nice job for us. The one that's what's the big numbered one? 105. That would be a Loud and Proud. Picture this. His full sibs sold in our online sale last spring, and they were our high dollar deals, and they actually turned out 3 of them won classes at Iowa State Fair. The best one did die, but good, greener than hell. Just came off the decks. Been in a lot of state fairs. The other one's a Loud and Proud as well. Thanks, Jay. Thanks, Barbie.
Lance Ryan Show Pigs here. Lead off tag 41 is the painted up one in the center of the ring. He'd be a weirdo. Back on back points, play to win sow. That particular sow would be a litter mate to the Nielsen family's barrow that won the Minnesota Youth Expo last summer. The other one, the off-belted pig, tag 107, would be a stud monkey, stay classy. That particular sow last summer, we had 2 high sellers in our online sale, bring 10 and 7, and another litter mate barrow that did a lot of winning on the Illinois show circuit. That particular barrow and the way those pigs feed out of that sow should continue to get better and stouter as they get older. The painted up one's mother would be a first litter gilt, obviously. That one's been pretty high on our list ever since we put him in the chip barn. Just feedability, comfortability on structure and soundness, and still having bone and look. I think that one's going to be awfully, awfully good. Thanks to Jay and Barbie for having us. Got any questions, holler at me in the back.
Ben Cooley with Flatland Show Pigs. This is our single entry here. This is an unmatched suits, never before. Unmatched was the board that sold here last year from Swallow that Crossroads bought. And then back on a Suits daughter. Suits would have been a board that we bought with Adam there at Crossroads a couple years ago from Canal, the Rightfully So son. And honestly, those Suits daughters are probably where his value's really going to lie. And this is a first litter gilt here that's the mom of this one. Goes back to a very good never before dirty deal sow that we built around, but stout manly, obviously stout manly one here that I think could fit a wide variety of windows, but really like our unmatched pigs, really like our single entry here. Thanks Jay and Barbie for having us out. Come find us in the back, but like that guy, he is tag number 47.
Well, good afternoon. Adam Beck here with Adam Beck and Family Show Pigs. Brought you a pair of red barrows that we feel like are extremely good, and I feel like it's the best set or best pair out of this age group that we brought here. Our tag number 26 there is going to be our leadoff pig, and these are litter mates sired by Name Brand, the really good Statement Day hog that was there at Byers's that did a very good job, and the mother is a Statement Day sow. She was the 4th overall red gilt there at Indiana in 2023. She'd have made the reserve champion red barrack at Oklahoma City there for J.C. Cantrell in 2025. And then tag number 97 there, another mate brother that we think has a lot of feeding potential there. I love that one's height, the shoulder and skull and squareness. Again, pair of litter mates, Name Brand, Statement Day is their pedigree. Appreciate Jay and Barbie for always having us come down. We always try and bring a very good set here. We like this pair of pigs a lot.
All right, this is our single consignment for Jennings Show Pigs today. I want to appreciate Jay and the McCormick Livestock crew for having us out. This is lot number 49, tag number 49. Your notch is 11-7. This is the first of the 11s to leave the farm. We're very excited about this set, this group. They are sired by our herd boy there, a Titan son. We call it Apex. He's actually a litter mate to the Grand Gilt of Fort Worth in 25. The mother of the 11-7 here is a litter mate to the Lowry Gilt that was reserve Grand Gilt of Fort Worth in 25, and then Grand at San Antonio, Houston, and Angelo. Another litter mate to that female was the Grand at OSBE up there in Oklahoma, and we also had Spartan in that litter. So this female right here didn't show at a major show. She won several jackpots, grand over all those up in Oklahoma. We're excited about 11-7.
Next, we have Barn Burner Genetics consignment. Thanks, Jay, for having us down. It's always nice to come see Barbie and sweat our asses off all weekend. This year, we brought a little bit of younger set. Last year, we brought some bigger pigs. These have just been off the decks about 10 days, 12 days. And our lead off there, the predominantly white one, is an obsessed, heavy hitter, clean living. The mother of that one would have made scholarship money at Coba a couple years ago. Obsessed is a boar at Beeman's there that he bought at Linder's last year and this weekend, and I really like that pig. That sow produced a Class 1 in Barra and sale-making Barra at OYE last year. This is the first time she's had anything that's manageably white to make Yorkshires. The blue pig there is an Always back on a Sunrise. That mother of that one would have raised the Champion Light Cross at the Oklahoma Bred Swine Expo. Also raised the Reserve Grant at Northwest District, and also a barrow that was Reserve Grant at Southwest District in her previous litter. Those things out of that sow are always a little greener, but feed well. Real nice pair of, light crosses, Yorks, however you want to class them. Thank you.
This would be the Waymer Show Pigs consignment, tag 45. This would be a Manly there that stands at Halfins. Testify, which would be the $10,000 gilt we bought there from Sloan last year. The proposal, never before. That proposal sow would be the $35,000 PT gilt that Sloan buys. And then that sow would have also raised the one that Sloan sold at PT last year for $51,000. So a pig that we're very, very high on, one that makes us nervous. To be quite honest with you, probably the best pig that Waymer Show Pigs has brought to a live sale in a very long, long time. Thanks, Jay and Barbie, for having us.
Next up here would be Trace, and excited to kind of get through State Fair and get out to a pig sale. We saved a couple of these back that have been pretty popular on the farm, and the first one that Brody's got out, this will be tag 81. This would be a one-way driving force. Mom here would be the one that Gentry Rotoball would have showed there at Indiana that was champion heavy, and then a mate to that our NSR draft boar pig that sold for 95 there to California. So she's just getting started, be first ones. One we're pretty pumped about, and the one ways for us on our stuff have done nothing but continue to get stouter and bigger legged as they go. So tag 81, Trace. Next in here will be our leadoff. This will be tag 4, 16 litter that had been, again, pretty popular there that we saved back. State of mind, stay classy, timber would be the pedigree. Mom would have been, she's been very, very potent generator for us, and then most recently would have made that It's Time boar that we sold at PT to Winter Livestock. So one that we're pretty proud of and excited to kind of see where he ends up. Tag 4, state of mind, stay classy, timber. Thanks, Jay and Barbie for sure, and Claire for keeping all my paperwork straight as I was late on my entries there. So thanks for having us, guys.
Newhouse Show Pigs entry here. The chromed up one would be a tag 69. He's a naughty stop and stare. Picture this Godfather. Grandma would be the mom of Smoke and Mirrors there at Crossroads. We've kind of been building around those 4-litter picture this sows. Litter May's sister would be the mom of the reserve cross bear there at Expo this year for the Holderly crew. Then the blue one is tag 124. He is a mojo. Picture this tricked out Godfather. So Grandma is made to that Myers Reserve Granite Expo there in 23. And then both of them go back to that good layered Godfather style that we've been building around. Pretty much all of our winners have went back to her the last handful of years and continue to do a good job. Just want to thank Jay and Barbie for the invite. Excited for our first trip down here to Texas.
Hi, Jay. This will be the true consignments. We're going to round it up, round up the preview here. The first pair in, Dane is going to be on our leadoff. That's 63-1, lot 2. That's a Culture Shock Wide Awake. The mother here is a really good Wide Awake sow. Wide Awake, Kingpin, Curtain Call. So a lot of confidence there in terms of sow power and generating ability. Good young sow that we're quite honestly trying to keep as many daughters as we possibly can out of this sow. This is a pig that hit us pretty hard when we dropped him out of the nursery, and we're excited to bring him here on display in comfort. The other pig is 92 litter. That is tag 131. That pig is an always top shelf. The king goes back to some of that good Boble stuff that we started with. So in terms of feedability, predictability, we have a lot of confidence in this pig as a high-level show barrow. And then clearly he has all the extras that you could possibly want in a pig, again, that we have a lot of confidence in.
A lot. Yeah. Just want to do all three? Whatever. No, run. Keep the white back.
First one we'll talk about is tag 78. That's the belted pig. That's a FOMO. This is the first FOMO that we've brought out. We had a couple litters here in this group. FOMO is the Stone Cold son that we would have sold at PT last fall to Goss Livestock that they have certainly promoted pretty hard, and I think they got into some really good sows. We've got a few of these FOMO pigs that we're going to roll out this fall that we like a lot. So this is a FOMO Wide Awake. The mom here raised the Kramer barrow that's showing in Minnesota that has had a good summer and hopefully will continue here in the next couple weeks. And then the other pig, tag 79, the red pig, that's a bank on it statement day. The mother here is one of our very, very best statement day sows. She'd be responsible for the Van Meter pig that won a few jackpots, a grand overall at a few jackpots in Indiana last summer, and then got a piece of a division there at the exposition. Also, there's a gilt out of that sow that was reserve grand at California State Fair that the Tucker family showed. So honestly, we've tried to keep as many daughters out of that sow as we can. And then the barrows just seem to feed and have all of the extras that you need. And then, so that's tag 78, tag 79. Last pig in the ring is a solid white pig, tag 132. This is a heart attack, shake the frost, cracker crickets, out of a good second litter sow. She would be a mate to a pig we brought here a couple years ago that we liked quite a bit, that brought about 15 to 20,000. With bone, hair, all the extras that we need, and this pig is solid white, and I would expect that he would stay that way. Heart attack, that's the buckle up heavy hitter son that we bought from Lincoln Hart that's now standing at Upper Hand Genetics. Those heart attack pigs that we've had so far, we've liked really well, and we've heard some really good reports on. So again, tag 132, solid white, heart attack, shake the frost.